Hi, I'm Weston. I want to ask you some questions about Mongolia. First, where is Mongolia?
It's just north of China and south of Russia. We live just a few miles from the Siberian border. It's extremely cold during the 6-month winter and pretty hot during the summer. We have lived here for about 3 years.
What about me and Sarah?
Yeah, you guys are great kids. Weston is very active and loves singing, running, and doing both at the same time. Sierra is a sweetheart who loves to cuddle with me and laugh at everything Weston does. They are both really admired by our Mongolian neighbors. It is often said that you look just like dolls.
What work do we do?
We are there as church planters. Basically, we are seeking to help the Mongolian people follow Christ. We are working in a small rural town where very few people have heard a clear and culturally relevant presentation of the gospel, and even fewer have experienced salvation and what it means to be in the body of Christ.
We work with a great team of church planters from America who have evangelized and are discipling a small group of believing Mongolians. This group of believers has had not to turn only from their sin to follow Christ, but also from practices with deep cultural roots.
What does cultural roots mean?
Well, typically Mongolians are either Buddhist, animist, or atheist. Animism has a strong hold on our area. We live only a few miles from the mother tree. The spirit of the tree is revered throughout the country and worshipped by many. In fact, on one day during the spring, whole classes of school children will go to the tree to present offerings, seeking good grades.
Not only do Mongolian Christians face the challenges of turning from cultural animism of society, but they also have to turn from family idol worship. Many Mongolian families have family idols and relatives that they worship and honor through various types of food sacrifices. It seems very different from America, but from a spiritual standpoint, very similar, since we all have the difficult task of putting aside the old life.
What do you do all day to plant churches?
A major part of our first year was language acquisition, cultural study, and learning to live. We've spent many hours with our language tutors and our Mongolian friends seeking to become better communicators and more understanding of the culture. We also have had to spend a great deal of time setting up our home and had to learn many new daily skills like getting water, heating our home with firewood, shopping at the open air market, and then making all meals from scratch.
We also work daily at the In Motion Development Center. The site is ideal for reaching out in the community to help people and establish relationships. The center focuses on serving people by providing educational opportunities, which include English language, computer skills, and health training. Through the center, national believers as well as our church planting team can show the love of Christ while serving in meaningful ways.
What does this future hold?
We will be continuing with our work at the Development Center, but we will be putting a greater emphasis on leadership development with the national believers, seeking to disciple them into Jesus followers who have the skills they need for leading. We'll also continue to further our language and cultural development so we can be more effective in our witness and teaching.
How should we pray about Mongolia?
Oh, that's simple. Please pray that Jesus would build his church in Mongolia.
In